All right, hey guys, I am back for a tournament strategy guide here, and we are going to be doing this for the St. Patrick's Day tournament, hole number 1 in the Pro division. So I'm just looking over things here. Right now my bag's not set up the way that I want it. So you're going to see me put on some more accurate clubs here, Hornet, and no, I'm going to go with Thorn here. Just personal preference. And same with rough iron, sand wedge. Make sure that you put on long ones just in case you do mess up this tee shot. Now I find this tee shot to be a little bit easier with curl, so I think you should be looking at one of these 3 drivers in Pro. And I'm going to select Apocalypse. I have not got a chance to look at any of the winds yet, so I don't know what directions it's pointed in. I don't know I know very little here. So I'm just going to set up for something a little bit more basic and assume that I'm laying up. But if the wind gets a very good direction, like pointed towards the hole, or, downwind, you might not have to play it safe here. So here, let's select Pro. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, full division. I'm sure it'll fill by the time I play this hole. So the goal here is definitely going to, hopefully get a good pitch or possibly get on the green. Okay, so they have it pointed away from the hole, but downwind. So that really is going to, especially if you have good power balls, it's going to really promote you to go for that other little teeny fairway up there. And if you do lay up here, which I'm not sure if we're going to, I'm going to put on a Berserker just so we can see the way that it lines up. I'm assuming with a Apoc 4, I'm probably 1 ball short, of where I want to be at least to get it to fall onto that fairway. So one of the reasons that you want to put on a curl ball here is because of this tee shot. It makes it easier to get up through this gap here with some curl. Now I still will be able to do it, so that's what I'm going to try to focus on right now, is just kind of trying to thread it up here. And let me show you more or less what you need to do. And there you see perfect ball. The first goal is to just kind of hit it right there. I usually like to not hit that rough, but just not quite enough power or too much curl. But you do want to put a little bit of curl on, and that's one of the biggest reasons that I wanted to, especially not seeing the hole. You want to go with a curl driver here. And as you can see, I used a Katana ball today just to have that little bit of extra side spin for the drive. And it makes it, you have to curl it just a little bit less if you take advantage of some of that side spin. And let's just look at where I am. So here you can see I'm pretty centered. You do have to worry about that right side there. And if you've ever seen my streams, then you know that this little pitch here can be a little difficult. The way that I usually play it is I'll adjust my side spin or whatever and kind of play it differently based on where I left it in the fairway. So that's what you can kind of see me doing here. A little bit over 2 ring adjustment since I'm pretty close to mid club here. And let's see if I can't bring this in. And there you have it, I got it. But you might want to just play around, use your shot clock up a little bit for this hole. As you can see, you know, you don't have to drive the green here to get an eagle on it. So not too bad there. One of the things that you're going to want to do, like I mentioned, is maybe use your clock management there to, instead of, you know, wasting time looking back at the fairway like me, just sizing that up, because you don't want to always put that same side spin, backspin combination. So you can use what I did there, but you need to be a little bit more, you know, able to adjust depending on what surface you're landing on, how far club, because the hops get a little bit bigger the farther back you are, and the closer you are, they get a little bit more condensed. So you might not be able to use those same landing zones. Plus, if you get it farther to the right in the fairway, your angle changes. You're probably not allowed to bounce it off the slope, but use your wind as kind of your guide for that hole. What you see what I did there is, well, first off, I knew that it was coming in left or right. So you saw me originally, before even moving rings, I was looking for a wind setup that was going to land the ball just to the left of the cup. So if you go back and watch that and look at the way that I was aiming, before I even started moving rings, I saw that it was, you know, on the left of the cup as opposed to center or right. And one of the things that you want to check when you're actually moving your target is you want to make sure that all the little spots next to you aren't like some weird glitchy hill, side hills, something weird hop. And that's what I was trying to avoid, was any of that. And that's one of the advantages to the side spin. If you see any of that on your pitch, make sure that you're adjusting it to the side with your side spin, and maybe starting it to the left edge of the cup, and making sure that you know, you're not making a land zone which has, you know, the size of a dime to actually take that ball trail. So you want to make sure that you're landing on more flat ground and using side spin to get away from anything that might be like that, where it's a weird hill and, you know, making you have to hit the most precise shot is not the best way that you want to set that up. So good luck getting that pitch, and be on the lookout for hole number 2. Good luck, guys.